Oh yeah. No, we ain't gonna make you sing, Ken Lewis.
Hey,
we ain't gonna make you sing. That's
Ken,
wrong.
I'll say it for Tuesday. He's still on. Hey, he's still on me. I ain't letting it go. I hope, optimistically, that's like an Easter egg where it's like, hey, let's see who can spot this. Because I mean, that's a heck of a camera time right there.
Facts. Those some impact players up on the TV right there. No bullshit.
I'm like, hold up, man. Like, I wish I would have let a brother know. I would have hit the chop shop real quick. Get a little tightened up, man. Y'all should have told me to hit hair and makeup, man.
Something.
They ain't had barbers back there, don't they? They ain't got those maestro dudes that be doing niggas bids and stuff.
Man, listen. They keep it to the people that's on that salary payroll.
Wait, but did you see cats actually getting their hair cut backstage?
Hey, sometimes they be back there. They do a lot of stuff back there, man.
Oh,
there's no excuse to look. There's no excuse to look rough on
right
TV when it comes to back there. Like whatever you need is right there.
Yeah.
So it's a multi-billion-dollar company, man.
It looked like a whole. It looked like a whole dorm back there. Niggas is back there doing hair, shaping niggas up.
It looked like the beginning of. It looked like the beginning of Different World.
I know my parents love me.
Stand behind me. Come on,
mess.
They got it going on back there, man. You smelling chicken. You hearing clippers.
That's not what I thought you
see
said.
Chicken. Like roasted chicken or fried chicken?
No, it ain't. It's boiled.
They got both. Believe it or not, they got both.
Rev Ron, stop lying to me. Ain't no fried chicken back there.
Hey, listen.
They frying something back there.
I don't care what they do. My boy got right there.
I'm gonna log in on coffee and Rev just to double back and check with you. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, 7:30.
I was on there. Hours. Yo, y'all got a whole work shift over there.
Right. I had to ask Matt, like, does it come on like how many times a day?
I don't know. It's on all day. Yo, y'all run like ridiculousness.
Listen, what happened was, and I hope my boy my co-host Sloan ended up popping up in the comments. So I used to just do like an hour and a half, right? I'm like, oh, get on like 7:30. I'll be off at 9. People can go to work. People typically work 9 to 5. I had it down to a science. That's why I did at 7:30, and then it started slowly going a little bit longer. And then the next thing you know, we keep going. I'm like, hey, I got to get off. And it's like 2.5 hours in. Man, why we got to end already? And then we start getting some heavy hitters in. Next thing I know, we averaging like 4 or 5 hours. There was one point, I'm not going to lie, look at the analytics. I was on for 8.5 hours. I did a whole
I kept coming back. I remember I was coming back. It was I was on at the beginning of my shift on the way to work. I listened in the car. I don't really like to get there.
I don't understand.
Yeah, I don't like to do a lot of talking.
You're still here?
So explain to me everybody starts their show off with some kind of something like aha moment. What was your aha moment that said, you know what, I'm going to do the spaces. I'm going to do Coffee with Rev. Did you do it by yourself? Did you start it by yourself? Or did you always have a co-host or do you like cycle people in? Because I noticed that I feel like Ken was a co-host today. Ken Lewis?
We might have given the speaker role. I don't know if he's speaker.
Okay.
A lot of speaker roles.
Yeah, but you have a lot of dominant people that come in. So talk to me about the concept. Like what made you say 7:30? Because that's super early in the morning. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think it's one of those things where it's like, as soon as we get up, a lot of times without even thinking about it, we look at some form of social media. Mm-hmm. And it's easy to get caught in all the negative bull crap that's happening within social. So, I said, if I could just do my part, my whole thing, kind of to backtrack, my whole thing of really why I started calling myself the savior of pro wrestling. Shut up, Ken. Shut up, Ken. Ken won't sing for us. Anyway, threw me off my game. My whole point of calling myself the savior of pro wrestling is because I said, however long I'm in this game, no matter what company I go to, I want to leave that company and the wrestling industry as a whole better than when I got brought in 10 plus years ago. And so that's where the whole savior aspect came from. And the same thing goes not only, in the ring and physically at these shows, but just in regards to the presence that I'm fortunate to have via social media. So I said, if I could just use my strength and use my platform to start everyone's day off with first being social on social media in the right way, I think that can get everybody's days kicked off, at least in the right track. And then if some things go your way, at least you're already at this level.
Right.
That your day's not already starting in the trenches.
Right.
So that was the whole mindset about it. I think it was like the first episode. Here's where I knew that it was something special. The very first episode, I had my dude Sloan on. The very first episode, we had Kerry Silk, one of the former owners of Ring of Honor, that popped in. Like episode number 1, didn't even invite him. They just popped in. He wanted a mic. He DM'd me. He's like, "Hey, can you give me a mic, brother?" I was like, "Yeah." And he just does his thing. And I'm like, "Oh, dang, you didn't have to do that, dog." I'm like, "Okay." So we keep going, and then I start seeing just more prolific people jumping on.
Yeah.
And the next thing you know, 50 plus episodes, we're transcending where we got AEW, Ring of Honor, Impact Wrestling, NXT, everybody coming together as one. And that was my whole point in Coffee with Rev. I said I wanted a virtual coffee shop like atmosphere. Like if I see y'all, we chop it up. I see y'all in person, we gonna sit at the same table. We gonna chop it up.
That's
and
right.
So why does that have to be different just because we're not face to face? We can still do that via social media. So that was the whole mindset about it, man. It's making like a virtual coffee shop like atmosphere where people can come in no matter what walk of life, no matter what company they're signed to, no matter if you're a fan or a wrestler, and just have that chill time with one another and break bread with one another.
I love that because I'll be honest, I pop in once in a while when I can hear, when space is not acting up. But I know. But what I was going to say is you have remained extremely consistent. And that's what we are. That's what's lacking. I kind of feel like in Twitter, wrestling Twitter, if you want to call it. You always try to redirect, even if it starts going a little left. And I really appreciate that you do that.
I try to tell people, everything isn't always easy. Everything isn't always, peachy keen. There's going to be some things that we got to talk about that's just rough. But I want to make it okay to talk about rough situations. And I feel like not only in the pro wrestling Twitter world, the pro wrestling world, but life as a whole, we've made it so difficult to talk about difficult situations and feel like we cannot agree to disagree. And I could disagree to the fullest, and I don't ever got to call nobody out of their name. I could dap you up, shake your hand, and we can talk sports right after.
That's right.
No hesitation. And I think it's been a lost thing with mankind. So, just as you said, and I'm fortunate at least you've been able to pick that up. It's okay to get off the tracks. Nothing's going to stay on the tracks the whole time. Right. But let's get to a point that we could disagree and then move on and still have cordial conversation with one another. Because at the end of the day, we all we got.
That's right. And then I do want to make one point out that I didn't think that he was going to say it in the chat. I've been following Ken Lewis for a while, and he comes into my spaces, and you know how you can tell when somebody's very uneasy in speaking in public, and to see him have speaker roles frequently in your spaces, which at times can be 50, 60, 70 people, and that can be pretty difficult because I know in the beginning it doesn't matter that you can't see the people, but it matters when they can hear you and they're hanging on to every word. And to see him just be more comfortable in taking on that role, which it means that you're helping, you're impactful. That space in the morning is super impactful to get people's day started.
I told him, man, we went 4 episodes. This brother didn't show because I made every space that I did featuring Ken Lewis. But listen, I told his brother, I set up a whole tour. It was the Ken Lewis experience.
Oh my gosh.
Hey,
bro, I had Genuine about to open for this brother with the side slide.
Oh, wait.
Before Rev Ron get out of here, we got to.
Everybody who rode in an ambulance car, throw your hands up. If you rode in an ambulance car, everybody.
I'm sorry, I can't let that keep going.
That's Ken Lewis.
With the Neo.
That's Ken Lewis.
That is Ken Lewis. That was Ken Lewis in the barbershop.
I was like, how long is this clip?
No, play it again, Cal. Play it again, Cal.
Everybody.
No, I can't.
Let him run. Yeah, I ain't got one either this week. We like a smooth fam, but rougher than how the barge is. At Matth Damon.
I like that.
Damon.
That'll work for now.
Damon.
It was good
See you, John.
to be at my house and
Same here.
see Fam and Math and Black John Stud pull up on my block after going to the Wawa.
Nigga.
Let
Hit
it
the
wild.
Wawa.
The Wawa was ill, so I didn't remember. Well, nah, let me not do that. I didn't know
Lovely,
that y'all
my
niggas
queen.
y'all gotta buy bags out there.
Yes. Yeah, I should have said
So,
something. I wasn't thinking about that.
Nah, it ain't even that
I
big a
love you,
deal.
Liv.
But I went in there and I bought like
for that 35
5
cents.
Red Bulls, and she handed them back to me in my hand. I'm like, nigga, what I'm supposed to do? This can I
Here you
get a
go.
bag?
Here you go.
Put it in your
Like, that's
pocket.
gonna be 35 cents. Well, give me the little
You
nigga
gotta
bag.
roll
Come
with
on.
the coats. You
They
gotta
gave me a
roll.
little. It was a little high class. It wasn't even no grocery bag. It was like one of them. You know what I'm saying?
The
One of them
reusable
freebie
ones.
giveaways when you go somewhere
Yep,
type
yep.
bags.
I went straight up from being in the house for a long time, and the date passed. It was like what, July 4th or something, like the June 4th, I think it was.
It was May 4th. It was
May
it was
4th.
right around the Star Wars, whatever that fake ass
Yes.
holiday is. Yeah.
I went and did full blown groceries and was looking at her like, what happened? You're not gonna pack my stuff? She
Nope.
said, oh no, we don't have bags anymore. I was like,
Nope.
like literally $300 worth of food. What am I supposed to do in the Acme? I had to buy those
make you buy
those bags.
I'm sorry.
$1.99.
Where were you?
Acme.
Like that's where Road Runner get his bombs from.
Yeah.
Wait,
Wile E.
yeah,
Coyote.
We can't hear you, cuz.
it's like Rural Farm.
They gave you them bags that's made out of them Jordan 6s.
Peace,
Name of
peace.
the
First
episode
off,
is Listen to Siri.
that's what I was gonna say. There was a point sometime Friday night where Math was like, "Oh, I'm so exhausted." I'm like, "Nigga, I know we've been in this car for how long?" But it don't like they be inventing shit like GPS, right? And they be like, "Yo, I'm here and I want to go over there," and they be like, "All right, here is the road you're supposed to go on."
Hey,
And
fuck
Matt
you,
says,
Cal.
fuck them roads.
Again,
What?
I know where I
be
want to
driving?
go.
wait now.
Driving?
Keep in mind, it was money on the line. Like it wasn't just like we trying to
Damn
get.
right.
You had to go here. You had to go there, and it was money on the line. It said go. It said take this road to go this way. He said no. We stand right here, and then that shit said, "Oh, word." About 22 minutes, 25 minutes.
Added.
45 extra minutes, nigga, sitting in this traffic.
Nothing. It was somebody dad, somebody uncle was on the side of the road just saying, "Hey, I don't know what the fuck happened with this."
And
Like
what
it
do
was
you do 20 minutes later? Like, you know what? I should have took the other.
no whole time. So, oh yeah, we should have went. It what did he say? It don't even look like that road do nothing. Like it's the same. It's right there.
How do you know? How do you know?
Hey, mind your business, me, man.
Wait, piece of Sindel, hold up, because fam did me this when I had to. Cause these niggas got to fight. These niggas got to fight at some point. Like, come on.
Legitimately, I walked into work yesterday, and my coworker said, "Yo, was that your son?"
Shut up.
I'm walking around. Fam said, get the shot. No, wait. Because Fam said, what do we got to do? I said, these niggas got to fight. Like, that's the tether. At some
There
point,
can only be one. Yeah.
only one can survive.
No, it's 3 of them though.
Who's the third?
It's another one.
They was out this weekend?
See, look.
Spam is evil twin.
Look, he got another twin and shit. Cuz seen him.
Oh, yeah, you talking about
Zaire.
the DC fan.
Yeah.
DC fan?
Yeah, DC fan.
DC fan, but DC fan.
Yeah, my uncle a
John
whore.
Stud height.
My uncle nasty, yo. It's a whole bunch of them niggas, yo. Yo, it's Teddy Long, like Teddy Long and my Uncle Nasty. They brothers and shit. I know that.
Uncle Nasty.
Nasty
Yeah, DC
motherfucker.
fam is like the
love
perfect.
that.
He's a Commanders fan. Of course, fam is a Cowboys fan, so they're like it's like an evil doppelganger.
See?
That's funny.
A Dopplefammer. Dopplefammer. That's a fact.
Adding that to the list of titles for
No, it should be a Donnie Ganger.
So you're saying he would?
So you decide it's time to sit down.
Correct.
At Jabba Slam 2. You notice your chair.
Well, no.
Wait, no. You notice your chair has a cucumber scotch taped to the bottom.
I did not notice that. Hearts noticed that the chair had the glizzy.
Okay.
On the bottom.
Like they called it a glizzy.
It's a cucumber glizzy.
So,
salad glizzy. Pardon me.
So what? When you realized it was a salad glizzy taped to the bottom of the chair that you were holding, what was your thought process?
That I just ruined the entire show.
And so when you
I don't know
that,
if he
why did you put it in your pocket? What
No,
was
he-
the
'cause he
thought
didn't.
of you putting it in your pocket?
He didn't care.
Can we start from
Mimi.
the beginning? I feel like there's a lot of important context missing.
Yes,
from this
yes,
whole story.
please.
All right. So, we show up. It's hot as balls out there, number one.
Mm-hmm.
And so before the show starts,
Mm-hmm.
I go around to the store to get some waters and get some ice. While I'm away,
That's facts.
Mm-hmm.
while I'm away,
CB is very thoughtful. Mm-hmm.
Right.
He is.
Matth
Very
gets
good
shared
guy.
to everybody while I'm gone.
Okay.
I come back. He's sitting in a chair and he
That's
says,
him.
"Hey, do you want this chair?"
It's semi-true.
What's not true about? You weren't sitting in. You weren't sitting in. You had a chair that you unfolded. You were about to sit in.
Okay.
You said, "Do you want this chair?" I said, "No." He sits in the chair.
Okay.
We're all good.
Okay.
So about an hour or so later,
Mm-hmm.
me and Banks were standing there. We're talking. We go get 2 chairs from inside.
Right.
Unbeknownst to me, this chair has a huge cucumber taped to the bottom of it.
Okay. You got the glizzy
And
here.
part of this is Banks' fault because Banks saw me take the chair.
He got
Okay.
he got the glizzy chair.
Wait, Ricky Tan, did you see that the glizzy was on the chair when he was bringing it outside?
No, I got the 50 Cent meme. What the fuck he said fuck me for?
I'm with
Sorry,
you.
Banks. I had to blame somebody, Banks. My bad.
Damn.
Damn.
Tried it.
I love you. I would have jobbed for you. I love you.
Banks would have been like, what you doing, cuz? What you
Okay.
doing?
Me and Banks walk all the way back outside,
Okay.
all the way back to where everyone was sitting,
Okay.
and Hearts was the first person that notices there's a huge cucumber on the bottom of the chair.
Okay.
So my thought is, okay, well, first of all, this isn't normal. So it has to be part of the
Yeah,
show.
no shit.
Yeah, obviously. So to answer your question, Mimi, I put it in my pocket because I was going to return the cucumber.
He's lying.
To whom? You knew who
He was-
it
he was
belonged
gonna
to?
eat
Put it
that
back in the
motherfucker.
room where I got the chair from.
He was gonna eat that. He was gonna face that cucumber.
Hey, chill out.
Okay.
So I was going to go back and return the cucumber back to where the chair was. But
I
I
think
wasn't
you
going to be
left
walking
this on
to
the
the
chair.
show with a huge cucumber in my hand.
So you put it in
Because
your
that just looks
pocket.
ridiculous.
That's true.
Because putting it in your pocket doesn't look ridiculous.
Well, nobody saw it. No.
Everybody saw it. Everybody saw it.
Nah, he, you know what I mean? You can make it work, but in your hand, like, yeah. Hey, whose is this right here? Is this yours?
You should have just exactly. You should have just threw it, and then we're like, "Where the fuck did that come from?" Like,
And it wasn't just a normal sized cucumber. This cucumber was a good.
I'm gonna leave it alone.
Yo.
This wasn't just.
It was a good 2 feet long. It was a huge cucumber.
Hey, yo.
You ever play Saints
No.
Row? They got a bat. It's actually,
All right, I'm out.
Yeah. So I put the cucumber in my pocket,
You put the
Listen, I know this
cucumber in your
so bad.
The 2-foot cucumber in your pocket.
Yeah. You know, it's on the side. My shirt's covering it. We're all good. Nobody sees it. I go back. I get it to Janelle. Janelle has her people. Her people are already out there talking to her, asking her, "Hey, where's the chair with the cucumber?
Where's the glizzy?
Where's the glizzy chair?" Yep.
So
it was here 2 minutes ago.
I put exactly. No, it's like
it's in that nigga pocket.
Frantically looking around, looking for the chair with the.
Who would steal?
I pull it to the side. I give it to her. She returns it to her people. Everything is good.
Jesus.
Yeah.
How do they look at you? Like, what the fuck were you thinking?
No, they were just happy that they found it.
At Black Rasslin on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. BlackRasslin.com is a website. We in LA.
If you're trying to be on the show, meet us in LA.
Facts. You may just get hit with the camera one of these. You're gonna be on the show at some point though.
Meet us in LA.
You can find the Black Rasslin podcast.
We was giving out food and naps at the last house in Dallas. Shout out to Steve, man.
Shout out to Drew, my booze brother. We gonna me. It's some whole other shit going on. When I see Drew, it's on.
It's gonna be a problem. BlackRasslin.com is the website.
The Booze Brothers.
So as always, you can find the Black Rasslin podcast on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and Google. Most importantly, YouTube.com/Black Rasslin. We right there. If you're not already subscribed, please hit that subscribe button.
Baby, we close to the rain and screening.
Super close. We are right the fuck there. Patreon.com/Black Rasslin. If you want more content from us, tap in over there. You can pay the $1. You can pay you can really pay whatever you want, but you're gonna get a bunch more content.
I'm from Baltimore, nigga. We don't talk. We do what we do.
Dummy.
I'll beat your ass right now. I swear to God, I'll beat your ass.